여러분 안녕하십니까? Alright, this is Robert from Speak with Seoul, and I would like to say to you all, Happy Hangeul Day. 한글날 축하합니다. 한글날 축하합니다. Today in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you what Hangeul Day is, why it's celebrated, the history of it, what you can do to celebrate, and then even some phrases that you can use on this particular day. Whatever your relationship is with Korea, with the Korean language, whether you're beginning to learn it or you speak it very well or you are just diving into Korea, you probably are watching this video because you have some sort of connection with the language, and this language has not been around forever. The language was developed in the year 1446 in Korea by Great King Sejong, or the King Sejong the Great. That's how we would say it in English, right? So King Sejong the Great and his cabinet developed this writing system because before that, in Korea, only calligraphy was used, Chinese calligraphy. Now, have you tried calligraphy? It is not easy. You have some characters that have even upwards of 15 to 20 different strokes. In Korea at that time, it was typically the aristocracy, the highly educated class that knew how to read and to write. If you were a lay person, then the chances are you did not know how to read and to write. There was a spoken Korean language, but there was not a written Korean language. It was all borrowed from China. So in 1446, after developing this language with his cabinet, King Sejong made an announcement that he would instill this language throughout Korea to give everyone an equal opportunity to be able to read and to write and to express themselves. So this day commemorates that day that he made that declaration. That is Hangeul Day. So when it comes to identity, when it comes to pride, when it comes to cultural significance and heritage, Hangeul Lao is a very important day in Korea. When Hangul was first made, did you know that it wasn't actually called Hangul? When Hangul was first made, it was referred to as Hunminjeongeum, Hunminjeongeum, which translated means the correct sounds for the instruction of the people. As years passed, eventually it became known as Hangul, which is how we refer to it today. On this day, in order to commemorate Hangul, there are many activities that people participate in. Like museums might have a particular display, or you know, there will be maybe certain street festivals, or Korean schools will have events throughout the day for the children or the students. There are tons, so look into what is going on in your Korean community, at your Korean cultural center, or if you are in Seoul or in South Korea, even better, because there are tons of events going on around the country in order to commemorate this. Now, I'm going to teach you a couple of words related to Hangeul Lao, which are very important to know. The first one I already went over, and the first one is Hunminjeongeum, Hunminjeongeum, the correct sounds for the instruction of the people. And Hunminjeongeum is the original name of Hangul. Quick note, did you know that Hangul back then looked quite different than it does today? So there were some extra characters that we don't use today, and it was much more mixed in with calligraphy. It looked a bit different. The second phrase I'm going to teach you is 한글을 장제하다. 한글을 장제하다. Do you know the word 만들다? 만들다 means to make. But when you are referring to making like a language, a script, and specifically Hangul, the word or the verb 장제하다 is used. So who did this? You can say 세종대왕이 한글을 창제하셨습니다. 다시 한번, 세종대왕이 한글을 창제하셨습니다. Alright? And the final phrase I'm going to teach you is 반포하다. 반포하다. 반포하다 means to declare, like to go in front of a crowd of people and to declare something as true, or to declare that we are going to do this from now on. So 세종대왕이 declared that this day will be used as the day to commemorate 훈민정음. So 반포하다, to declare, 반포하다, which you will hear this commonly on this particular day in the context of 한글날. 세종대왕이 반포하셨습니다. Lastly, I'm going to teach you a couple of phrases that you can actually use in order to commemorate this particular day. The first one I used at the beginning of the video, and that is 한글을 축하합니다. 한글을 축하합니다. Just a general one. And let me add this note too, that there is no one phrase that is used throughout the day. Like for example, in 추석, you might say 즐거운 한가위를 보내세요. That is typically used like, it's kind of like a set phrase, right? It's kind of a set phrase. But for 한글날, there is no set phrase. Any phrase, any expression that commemorates the pride and the heritage of Korean linguistic culture is enough. Alright, so continuing, after 한글날 축하합니다, we have 자랑스러운 한글날. 자랑스러운 한글날. Next, 우리 말을 더욱 사랑하고 아껴주세요. 우리 말을 더욱 사랑하고 아껴주세요. And finally, 한글은 우리가 모두 자랑스러운 문화유산입니다. 한글은 우리가 모두 자랑스러운 문화유산입니다. And that's it. So on this day, as you commemorate 한글날, go ahead and take one of those phrases, memorize it, and then go out and find someone that you can use it with, and then search throughout your community, see what events are going on today, or it might even be this weekend, in order to participate in some of the activities that are being thrown or being held around you. And if you're in Korea, have a fantastic time, because I know that there are tons of events going on. All right, so that is it. I will see you all in the next video. 안녕히 가세요.